Hey, Sean Callagy with Unblinded, seeing what you don't see about the fun and excitement of exponentially growing your sales, and we are also always crushing fear and distortion here. So lots happening right now in the world. We're going to be coming to you with unblinded videos 3 times a day for at least the next month, because I think this is an amazing opportunity to create massive acceleration. Now, so that doesn't sound like some self-serving statement of like, oh, we have a great opportunity here with what's happening. Let's deal with reality. Let's never make it worse than it is, but let's not make it better than it is. This is a really scary, challenging time. I get it. Pretending there's no health crisis, just a reaction to what's happening is extraordinary. And I don't think at all that what's happening is, in fact, an overreaction. The massive spread mathematically that's possible, and it's not for most people, but it's for people that have compromised immune systems. There's real challenges. And my daughter, I'm really proud of my kids, Tyler, Court, and Emma. Last night we were having a long conversation about all this, and they read me a quote, and I'm not sure who said it, that said something like, you know, your great-grandparents, the sacrifice they made was having to fight wars to save the world. The sacrifice that we're asking you to make is sit on the couch and watch Netflix. So not to make light of it, but the sacrifices we're making, just at least in terms of our time and energy and keeping ourselves away from public places and larger gatherings, is of extraordinary importance because of how it limits and slows the spread of this virus. Second, now you have that on the one hand. On the other hand, we have extraordinary economic consequences that are occurring. The way I see things, big challenge is how do small, medium-sized companies, even larger companies, continue to be productive and accelerate while so many parts of the world are shutting down. So that's some of the things we're going to continue to explore. You know, I own a small business. It's a 125-person law firm. Not small by many standards, but by the world standards, it's certainly a small business. And I'm certainly feeling those concerns and those considerations. I think everybody out there is, even giant corporations. So we're going to a place of having people work from home as rapidly as possible at this juncture. I think it's going to become mandatory in a short time as well. On the unblinded side of life, we've already gone to people working remotely, and we're continuing to accelerate, to figure out ways to innovate. And so what these videos are going to be about each day while we go through these dynamics is kind of what's possible, what's happening. Because I think that we're going to have to create a massive acceleration in our ability to connect with people, influence people through our videos, through Zoom calls, through other mechanisms, because we're not going to be seeing people in person. And marketing and sales is what makes everything go in terms of the engine of how we operate our businesses. Obviously, we have to deliver the services, but if there's nobody to deliver the services to, we have an extraordinary challenge. So each day we're going to be coming back to you. I'm going to try to keep these videos just a little bit longer, limited to a minute. My hallucination is that we're going to go through some real challenges together. And I am certainly, I'd be lying if I said, wow, I'm excited about this. But I'd also be lying if I didn't say this, that I do truly believe in my faith that God makes all things work together for good. So I'm not quite sure how that all calibrates right now. I'm certainly not having clear access to that. But each day, we're going to be here to keep taking massive action. And I truly believe that on the other side of all this, there's going to be massively good things that happen. And how do we find our way during it to those spaces while maintaining safety, health, and security? So, hey, I'm Sean Callagy. We're all blind and just learning to see, and we'll see you in a little bit. Thanks.